word of Yahuah came to me, saying, Son of man, prophesy against the shepherds of Yisrael. Prophesy and say to them, Thus said the Master Yahuah to the shepherds, Woe to the shepherds of Yisrael who have been feeding themselves. Should not the shepherds feed the flock? You eat the fat and you put on the wool. You slaughter the fatlings. You do not feed the flock. You have not strengthened the weak, nor have you healed the sick, nor bound up the broken, nor brought back the straying, nor sought what was lost. But you have ruled them with might and harshness. And they were scattered because there was no shepherd. And they became food for all the beasts of the field when they were scattered. My sheep wandered through all the mountains and on every high hill. And my sheep were scattered over all the face of the earth. And no one was seeking or searching for them. Therefore, you shepherds, hear the word of Yahuah. As I live, declares the Master Yahuah, because my flock became a prey, and my flock became food for every beast of the field, from not having a shepherd, and my shepherds did not search for my flock, but the shepherds fed themselves, and did not feed my flock. Therefore, O shepherds, hear the word of Yahuah. Thus said the Master Yahuah, See, I am against the shepherds, and shall require my flock at their hand, and shall make them cease feeding the sheep, and the shepherds shall feed themselves no more. And I shall deliver my flock from their mouths, and they shall no longer be food for them. For thus said the Master Yahuah, See, I myself shall search for my sheep and seek them out. As a shepherd seeks out his flock on the day he is among his scattered sheep, so I shall seek out my sheep and deliver them from all the places where they were scattered in a day of cloud and thick darkness. And I shall bring them out from the peoples and gather them from the lands, and shall bring them to their own land. And I shall feed them on the mountains of Yisrael, in the valleys, and in all the dwellings of the land. In good pasture I shall feed them, and their fold shall be on the high mountains of Yisrael. They shall lie there in a good fold, and feed in rich pasture on the mountains of Yisrael. I shall feed my flock and make them lie down, declares the Master Yahuah. I shall seek out the lost and bring back the strayed, and I shall bind up the broken and strengthen what was sick. But the fat and the strong I shall destroy. I shall feed them with right ruling. And as for you, O my flock, thus said the Master Yahuah, See, I am judging between sheep and sheep, between rams and goats. Is it not enough for you to have eaten up the good pasture, and the rest of your pasture you trample with your feet? Or that you should drink of the clear waters, and the rest you muddy with your feet? And as for my flock, they eat what you have trampled with your feet, and they drink what you have muddied with your feet. Therefore, thus said the Master Yahuah to them, See, I myself shall judge between fat and lean sheep. Because you have pushed with flank and shoulder, and thrust at all the weak ones with your horns, and scattered them abroad, therefore I shall save my flock, and let them no longer be a prey. and I shall judge between sheep and sheep. And I shall raise up over them one shepherd, my servant David, and he shall feed them. He shall feed them and be their shepherd. And I, Yahuah, shall be their Elohim, and my servant David, a prince in their midst. I, Yahuah, have spoken. And I shall make a covenant of peace with them, and make evil beasts cease from the land. And they shall dwell safely in the wilderness, and sleep in the forest. And I shall make them, and the places all around my hill, a blessing, and shall cause showers to come down in their season. Showers of blessing they are, and the trees of the field shall yield their fruit, and the earth yield her increase. And they shall be safe in their land, and they shall know that I am Yahuah, when I have broken the bars of their yoke. And I shall deliver them from the hand of those who enslaved them, and they shall no longer be a prey for the nations, and the beast of the earth shall not devour them. And they shall dwell safely, with no one to make them afraid. And I shall raise up for them a planting place of name, and they shall no longer be consumed by hunger in the land, nor bear the shame of the nations any more. And they shall know that I, Yahuah, their Elohim, am with them, and that they, the house of Yisrael, are my people, declares the Master Yahuah. And you, my flock, the flock of my pasture, are men, and I am your Elohim, declares the Master Yahuah.